All right, everyone. So welcome back to the channel. You want to stay tuned to the end of this video because at the end of the video we get a very special treat, or you can just fast forward if you want. But skip through all the QSOs, and there's something cool at the end of the video you may want to watch. All right, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. This is Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. We're here in Bouctouche, New Brunswick today at the Convent of the Immaculate Conception historic site, provincial historic site. It's on POTA, Charlie Alpha 6380, and on our brand new Canadian historic sites on the air, Charlie Alpha / November Bravo 102. And we're here, we're going to put this old provincial historic site on the air here. Doesn't look like it's seen too much traffic over the last little while. But we're here anyways. It's still a provincial historic site, and we're going to get this on the air. I'm really excited. This is my first true activation with our new Canadian Historical Sites on the Air program, and I'm really excited about getting this on the air. We're going to try something a little different today. We're going to go with the HSOTA, and we're going to try to get up as high as we can in the air. We got the new, well, it's not new. We haven't been out in the field with it yet, but the ground elements for the HSOTA 120A. So we're going to go and see how this works from this great historical site here in Bouctouche, New Brunswick. If you don't know where Bouctouche is, when we get on the other side of the church here, well, you can just probably see it through the gap there, but that is Northumberland Strait that goes over to PI. It's part of the Atlantic Ocean. So we got a nice takeoff angle over the water today. This is a POTA only park, not flora and fauna, but it's a nice open area. So if you don't want to sit in the in your car, you got all this field here. And this looks like an old church. It's probably like where monastery of some sort, and maybe nuns were here at one time. I got to look up all the history of this place, but yeah, I love these little historic places because not a lot of people come through. By the way, in New Brunswick, there ain't a ton of POTA activators. There was myself, who was very active at one time, and then there's a few others that are somewhat active. They get out every once in a while. I know Len and I are probably the most active E9MY, and then there's a handful of others that get out from time to time. But yeah, I do believe the last time I checked, this is an all-time new one on POTA. I don't think it's ever been activated before. So yeah, we'll get on the air here, and we'll run the HSOTA with the ground elements today. I'm looking forward to trying that out. The band conditions, I was at home earlier, not too favorable, but we'll see what we can do. All we need is one contact to activate it on the historical sites. So let's get on the air here. So there's the historical marker, 1880. This building was in place, or the 1880 is, established by Father Michaud. This boarding school, so it's a boarding school, is distinguished by the Second Empire style and its Gothic Revival chapel. Here the sisters played a major role in education. So it's a provincial historic site dating back to 1880. But folks, this building here used to be a boarding school and run by nuns. My thoughts were correct. All right, let's get on the air here. We're going to use our we got these ground elements that we got on DX Engineering for the HSOTA. We're going to get it set up, and we'll get on the air here. It should be a nice open spot here. We'll see what we can. See if we can get any contacts. That's going to be the thing today. Let's see if we can get any. I tested this back in the winter. I had a QSO with Max, N4TRD. Archie, get over here. Where's he going? Where were you going? I don't know, Daddy, just wandering off. I had a QSO with N4TRD back in the winter and tested it, so I know it works. And the trick here with guys, we got to understand, all you people that put your verticals on the ground, I like everything. You got to get them up high in the air. That's my belief. Get everything up in the air. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to get this thing up in the air. Let's see how it works. So part of the kit includes this ring that you put over your HSOTA, or your HSOTA sits on it. And we have the mounting hardware right here. Let's pull it out of the back of the truck. So it sits on that, and we'll get this thing up on the air here. Yeah, so there's just a standard coax connector. Got it mounted on my Princess Auto 10 pole. Just as simple as that. Yeah, so the ATOS just fits on there, and then your ring goes on there, and plain simple. And these just screw into here. Again, where I got it, DX Engineering. Just search for ATOS 120A grounding kit, and you'll get it. It's not made by Yaesu. It's made by a third party, but that's where I got it from, DX Engineering. All right, so we got it up 6 of the Princess Auto 10 pole sections, and you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 elements on it. So got it up nice and high. Let's go get the radio set up and let's see if this thing gets on the air too. Well, the most important, let's see if the ATOS tuned first. That's gonna be most important. All right, Archie, in the truck, let's go. All right, so you have to make sure that your ATOS is on, or your Yaesu FT91 is set for the ATOS. So it's tuner select here, 16-15. Change that to ATOS, and then I think it's all the way back on number 5. Number 5, let's see, 5 something, ATOS setting to enable, like so. And that should be good. Let's go to 20 meters. Let's hit the tune button. Let's see if this baby tunes. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Testing. Well, that's not too bad. I'm sure I can get the SWR a little tighter than that, but let's find a clean frequency and see if we can get on the air. So Charlie Alpha 6380. Let's check and see if this is an all-time new one on POTA. And Charlie Alpha stroke NB-102 for Canadian Historic Sites on the air. That's our program. Right here, logo. Yep, it's a brand new one on POTA. All right, let's get on the air here, folks. Is this frequency in use? CQ 15 meters, CQ 15 meters. This is Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango stroke portable. Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango stroke portable. November Golf 4 Delta X-ray, you're 5 and 9 into our portable station.
You're about a 5-5, 55 here at the Golf Alpha QSOs.
Thank you very much, 7-3. Thank you for the contact.
7-3, good luck.
Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango stroke portable. Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango stroke portable. Florida 4 India Lima Hotel, 5 and 9. Thank you, 7-3. Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango stroke portable. Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango portable. Kilo 2 Uniform Papa Delta, you're 5 and 9 into our historic site.
Thank you very much. It was great to hear you again. You're 5757 QSO.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the contact. Appreciate it. All right, so I don't know if it's the ATOS or just band conditions, but this test is not proving to be a successful test. I got a good FWR in 20 meters, and I made a few contacts. I've made, let's see, we're sitting at 9 QSOs, so I need one more for POTA to activate this. I'm trying to tune up the ATOS on 40, and it's just not cooperating here. Not cooperating at all. That's what we do in these things. We experiment, so you don't have to. This would be a good antenna in a pinched. You need to have really good band conditions, I think, for it to work properly. But if you're in a pinch and you're in a HOA or something like that, you don't have a lot of space to put up an antenna, this would work. If you're on a second floor balcony and you got room to get it up in the air, this would work. But I wouldn't use it for any serious DXing or contesting or anything like that. It's good. It's a good, I call it a good POTA hunting antenna. That would be it. A good POTA hunting antenna. Well, that was a bonehead thing. I only had it on 10 watts. So I was running 9 contacts on QRP. Okay, well, I did 9 contacts on QRP. Hooray, I'm a QRPer. Okay, let's get back onto something more sensible. 100 watts. Let's see if we can do this down to 100 watts. And now the SWR is at 1.3, which is good on 20 meters. Is this frequency in use? 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 Much better, 100 watts now. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. This is Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango portable. Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango portable.
November 4 Echo
November 4, Echo X-ray, you're 5 and 9.
5656 North Carolina, over.
Thank you very much, 7-3, and thanks a lot, 7-3.
Okay, are you still at the same reference number?
I am, yeah, I am still in the same reference number.
Okay, thank you, 73 and 4EX.
7-3, this is Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango. Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango portable. Okay, so I didn't have it on QRP. My bad. I did have it on 100 watts. Anyway, this test, I don't know if it's the band conditions are just bad or if it's just the way it is, but it didn't work all that good. And we got the ocean like right there. Like right there is the ocean. So yeah, it didn't work all that well. It could be band conditions. I'm going to follow up with a few friends here. I'm going to put the NFED up and see what I can do with the NFED. I'm just trying to figure out where I can run it to from here. I may have to move the truck over to the other side of the building there just to get up under the trees there. Anyway, yeah, so it didn't work all that well. So we're going to take it down and move and see how it goes. But we activated it. We activated this POTA location on this ATOS antenna here with the ground elements. We got our 10 contacts. And we got into Belgium and France, so it wasn't all that bad. But would I want to use it as my main antenna for Parks on the Air or Flora and Fauna? Probably not. The ATOS is good on the truck. I think that's where it needs to stay, on the truck, not up in the air. I got the BB7V here. That's a good vertical antenna. I got the NFED half wave. But you know what? That's why we do these things, so we can try these things out so you guys don't go wasting all your money on junk. And I'm going to give this experiment a fail, an epic fail. It is what it is. Hey, we got the park activated. We got the historical site activated. So that's a bonus. But yeah, I wouldn't, you're not going to get, I don't think you're going to get hundreds and hundreds of contacts with this setup. But this is a good little location here. I could bring the Buddy Hex here and set it up in the field here and do well here. There's not a lot of noise, which is nice. So anyway, let's get this thing torn down and we'll see if we want to put the NFED half wave or just go home. The park is activated. That's all that matters. And I'm not worried about a rack challenge. So, all right, let me figure out what I want to do here. We're going to go with the NFED half wave now, just to see what it's like. Ended up talking to a couple people here visiting from Quebec. Give them some local places to go here. Yeah, this place is listed online as a museum that it's open till 5 o'clock today. But yeah, now there hasn't been a soul here in a long, long time. Anyway, still the grounds are still open to the public. So that qualifies. Okay, let's get the NFED half wave up here and we'll see if we can make a few more contacts. No use wasting the afternoon. We came out here anyway. Let's get on the air, make some more contacts. So some days you have good activations and some days you don't. All right, so I'm down one bag, arbor bag, and my broken one just finally fell apart. And I left the other one at the last location we were at. Okay, good thing I have two back at home. But lucky, see folks, things don't go all as planned. You just gotta roll with the punches. Usually what happens when you have a day like this, you end up having a half decent activation. So let's see, maybe these will rebound. See if we can get a few more contacts here. One can only hope so. Now that we're on the NFED half wave. It's gotta get better. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20 meters. Hello CQ. This is Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango. Victor Charlie 9 Denmark Tokyo stroke portable. Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango portable. Victor Charlie 9 Delta Tango portable.
November Golf 4, Delta X-ray.
November Golf 4 Delta X-ray, 5 and 9.
That's Alpha, 9 Golf Alpha.
73, thank you. Victor Charlie 9 Denmark Tango stroke portable. Whiskey 2, Quebec Mike India, 5 and 9. Thank you, 7-3. Have a good day. Appreciate it. Victor Charlie 9, Denmark Tokyo, stroke portable. Charlie Uniform 3, Hotel November, 5 and 9. Bye-bye, 7-3. Victor Charlie 9, Denmark Tokyo, stroke portable.
Kilo Oscar 4, Echo Victor Charlie.
Kilo Oscar 4, Echo Victor Charlie, 5 and 9.
952, Tango November.
Thank you, 7-3. Victor Charlie 9, Denmark Tokyo, stroke portable. CQ 20 meters, Victor Charlie 9, Delta Tango, stroke portable.
November 8, Lima Echo Kilo.
November 8, Lima Echo Kilo, 5 and 9.
You're also 5-9 into Michigan.
Thank you, 7-3. Victor Charlie 9, Denmark Tango, stroke portable. All right, so we're all done here. It's starting to get hazy now here at the by the water. Anyway, we can see PI across the water today, so it's not too bad. And we finished up with 180 QSOs in the log. I didn't record. I'm trying not to record too many QSOs, maybe just a few. I don't know if you guys like hearing the QSOs. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on it. I'd rather just show you the grounds and what to do when you get here and all that stuff, versus and try to make them shorter. I got somebody told me the other day my videos are too long, so maybe I need to shorten them up just a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna tear down here. It's 4:15. Not bad afternoon. 180-ish QSOs, 186 and some dupes. I think there was 5 dupes in there. Anyway, we're gonna tear down and I'll give you a quick little tour of the grounds one more time before we go.
So we had this plaque installed.
Oh, nice.
2004.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Leo and King.
Yeah, it's yeah.
He was Pope when the convent was built.
Oh wow.
So we were kind of surprised to see that the Pope chose Leo the 14th.
Oh, this is beautiful.
See, this is all hand carved by an altar builder, Leone Jacques, who was from the area, and who did all the decoration for over 20 churches in this area. And he even did the altars of the cathedral in Vancouver, Holy Rosary Cathedral.
Really neat. Pierre took me for our tour inside. Pretty slick. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's 13 though, so he likes to sleep a lot. So I'm sure he's just wondering where I am. Anyway, that was really cool, eh? Okay, gotta go home for dinner. That's what I want to get more of in these videos. That kind of stuff. Go for the tour inside. It was fantastic. And Pierre was great. And hey, Arch, what do you think? Oh, Daddy, you left me in the truck when you went inside the church there. So yeah, it was a boarding school for girls. And it was built in 1880, or opened in 1880. I think it was built around 1878. And yeah, the brick here, I thought it said 1811, the cornerstone here, but the actual cornerstone is 1877. So there it is, 1877 is the cornerstone. The historical plaque opened in 1880. So yeah, great little place. It looks so beautiful inside. The outside of the building doesn't do it any justice whatsoever to what the inside is like. The inside is fantastic. All right, we got to pack up here and get home for dinner. Let me finish tidying up here. Pierre also told me that the museum here is open during the summer. So I always thought it was closed and nobody was ever here. So if I mentioned that in the early part of the video, my apologies. But you got to learn these things as you do these things. So Pierre tells me it's open in the summertime, then the rest of the year by appointment only. So they're doing a bunch of renovations inside. And I'll put a link to their Facebook group in the description below. Go and check them out. I like to support local causes like this. This is a great little location. And he's also the caretaker at the Anglican Church, which is another provincial historic site. So he's asked me to come over there. He would take me up to the top of where the bells are and ring the bells. That's going to be really cool. See, that's what I like about, and I'll say it, like I like about Parks on the Air, War, Flora and Fauna. Not so much the political jargon that goes back and forth. Coming out to a place like this and just learning about the history. That's why I started Historical Sites on the Air, because I want to learn more about the history of this country and what it was all like back many, many, many years ago, and even current history. Not just history from the 1800s, early 1900s, but current history. You know, I'm a big advocate for that. I love to learn about history and learn about things that were here. Now when I drive by here, I'll know exactly what it looks like inside. The nice chapel, that's in there, beautiful, and all the history of this area. Now that's fantastic. Anyway, there's been a steady flow of cars coming through and looking to see if it's open, but not right now. It's you got to make an appointment. Anyway, if you're Googling and you find this video, reach out to Pierre. I'll put the Facebook group in the description below. I won't put his phone number. I got his phone number, but I won't put his phone number in the comments. I'm sorry. I won't put his phone number in the comments. But yeah, I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9 Charlie Foxtrot. This is a great location. I'm just totally in awe of this great country that I live in. This great hobby that I have, and all of you, the great people that I get to connect with. Yeah, on the air, my QSOs are short and quick, to the point, get over with and get on to the next one. But I truly, truly appreciate every single one of you guys. Because without you out there calling me, I wouldn't have fun doing this. So 7-3 for now. We'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that will be and wherever that will be from. Talk to y'all later.